protein, and macronutrient we all need. But nowadays, it's just become a thing the companies stick on their box high protein and charge 5 times the price. But I wanted to see, would eating only these high protein meals and snacks actually improve strength long term in the gym? But I only did this over 24 hours or one session, so we'll find out, won't we? Let's get into the first meal. Okay, so right, first meal of the day, we've got some high protein bites, which is 21% protein, which is 1% above what's classed as high, so they got away over there. And I've got some chocolate milk, which is packed with protein, as they say. We'll check that later. And a yogurt, and of course the water. Let's go. I've done some minimal research for this video. You know, minimal, not much. And I found out that the camera's gone. I'll be back. We're going to leave this in for the jokes, but we'll be back. Okay, right, that's taken a few minutes. I'm just... It's cool, isn't it? No. Alright, besides one. Okay, yeah. The minimal effort's been put in. I'm just going to hold the camera and try and do this, but... Okay, so... Findings. That's what we're going for. I forgot what I was going on about then. Let's flip the camera on. Okay, right, a bit of a cut there. Don't even know how to use my phone. Nowadays, that's what the kids call it. Right, so... Let's go to each gram of protein. Can't write. So, well, I'm going to say it so you can actually understand what it says. So each gram of protein is 4 calories. Okay, so example. The breakfast I had. What were the things? Let me go have a look. Okay, so the cereal I had 114 calories, 6.3 grams protein. So that would mean 6.3 times 4, which is, I don't know. Got to set my awful, so you're going to have to just bear with me. I have no clue what I'm doing. So was it 6.3 times... Oh, I'm not been searching that. Trust me. Besides the point, 6.3 times 4. 25.2. So from the cereal, 25.2 of the calories from protein. I don't know if I'm going to have space to write this, but we'll try. So, the calculation, 25.2 divided by 114 times 100. So, the 25.2, let me write this up nicer, so, I'll be back in a second. This is really not going well, is it? Okay, I'm back again. So, it was 114 calories and 6.3 protein, which gives us 25.2 protein calories. So from that we have to do 25.2 divided by 114 times 100. So I'll show you where we get that. So that is obviously protein calories. That is our total calories for the cereal. Then that is to get the percentage. If we run back to the computer, we will find that 25.2 divided by 114 times 100 gives us 22.1. 22.1% protein. Very nice. Which was it the book said? Oh, so the book said 21, which is a bit weird. I now got 22. But I guess if they might have rounded it down or they've rounded something else up, or I can't do maths. That's probably the likely one. It's probably me doing something wrong, but yeah. Back to the experiment. Let's grab another tissue, wipe this off so I can actually explain it. So I'll just leave the 22 at the bottom so you can see that. That's all you really need to see. So obviously, yeah, each gram of protein is 4 calories. That's always worth knowing when you're doing this. But more research has been done. So anything less than 10% is classed as low protein. 10 to 20 is moderate. And then anything that is 20 plus equals high. Great writing, I know. So today, we're only going to be using stuff in the high. And we'll go through everything to make sure it is, because I hope it is. It all says high protein, but we know what they're like nowadays. They'll just slap on the word high and go, high protein, high price. That's up this by like 15 quid. Not actually 15 quid, but you get the gist. It's like double the price in some things. I mean, more research is going to be done. We'll go on the PC and we'll look at the price difference. Actually, that could be a fun little segment. We can guess the prices and set the prices right. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I'm yapping at this point still. I'm the master yapper at this, but yeah, let's work out the rest and I'll be back. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes now. I've done all the calculations. You can see, get that so I actually remember something because I don't remember anything. So we've got all the individual. It's not the macros, is it? It's the calories and the protein. It's the micro macros. There we go. The important ones, as I like to call them, the only two I actually pay attention to. But we won't get into that this video because I don't know. I actually just will. We won't. But yeah, so you can see everything here is quite nicely above 20%, especially this yogurt. That's very nice. But we will be having another one later because they are going out of date today. I don't want to waste it, so we'll have another one. I do not have a different yogurt, but I have the other ones, but I'll explain it later when we get to that. It's like another 10 hours. It's only 9. It's another like 12 hours before we get to that, so that's not my top priority right now. But then I did also work out the total for breakfast, so 285 calories, 20 grams of protein, which gives us an overall 28.49, which is a nice 8.49% over the target. So yeah, I'm now going to, what am I going to do? Try and work out how to get this stream working, because Battlefield comes out later. I want to stream it to my usual 2 random viewers that stay in for 30 seconds and leave. But I want to stream on the PlayStation, through OBS, on Twitch and YouTube. Why am I ranting? This is such an unemployed rest day thing to do. I need a job. Right, I'm back. It is now lunch. And there's something a bit weird we've got here. So, it's this. The Rustler Burger. And I can't see anywhere that it says that it's specifically high in protein. But, if we do the maths from earlier, from the last clip by now, it's been a couple hours for me, it is just above 20% protein. I'll put it on the screen what it actually is. So, yeah. Is it kind of cheating? Yeah. Is it kind of not cheating? No, because it is also one of these things that they like making expensive for no apparent reason. But yeah, not only that, I don't know what that weird pause was there, but we've also got this, the My Protein cookies and cream. It's supposed to be a meal thing, but I'm a fan of more food, so I'm just gonna have it. And then a protein bar, which I'll show you in a minute, but let's get this cooking. And it's not cooking, it's a microwave. It's not really cooking, is it? But yeah.
But my hope will never die. But my hope will never die.
Okay, did the epic montages. This is done. The burger is now ready, so let's get the cheese and the sauce in. Okay, right, the cheese kind of fell apart, so that cheese flip I was trying to do is not going to look pretty at all. Just get the scissors back in there because I couldn't not open the sauce, but that's beside the point. Right, my protein box, lovely. Got this off TikTok shop actually for like 8 quid. It wasn't bad. It came like 8 bars. But yeah, I've got 3 left. So I think I'm gonna go with the triple chocolate one, just because. Or do I go for the marshmallow one? No, I've got a good chocolate over here, so I'll take the marshmallow one. Right, so we're gonna eat this. I will put. Actually, no, I'll go on the whiteboard and I'll show you live time, the macros after I've eaten this. So yeah, let's go scan this quick, watch some random YouTube video that I'll find. Probably something to do with Battlefield because that comes out in another like 3 hours and I want to play it because I'm broke and I can't afford the actual game, so Battle Royale it is. Even though I prefer the main game, not Battle Royale, but if it makes... I'm ranting again. I mean, to be fair, I have like a £16 CEX voucher that I could go and get it with, but then it would still cost me like 40 quid, and then that's 40 quid I can't spend on random stuff that I'd never need anyway, so I don't know why I never do. Christ, I'm turning into like Kale or something. Actually, that would be a life goal. Don't mind that guy, but yeah, if I could live my life doing gym videos and CX videos, I'd actually take that as my life. But for now, it's not. It's eating Rustler burgers and my protein stuff. So yeah, that's real fun. But we do what we do. We don't complain because it could definitely be worse. And yeah, be sure to keep watching, by the way, guys, because at the end of the video, we will be doing a little strength test. I didn't record last week's lift or anything, but I'll try and record some of it this week and we will compare to see if eating this protein does it make a difference, because it's a lot of proteins today, but yeah. Always good, always good. Okay, I was about to say breakfast and lunch is done. Done the calculations. The burger, if you get the reference. So yeah, it is above the protein. I mean, it doesn't say. It's definitely not the healthiest thing, but it works for the challenge, so it's good. The drink is pretty good percent. I've got it over there. My protein stuff is normally brilliant, but that thing, the meal thing, it's the cookies and cream. I don't know if the other flavours are any better, but this, I would stay away from it. I'm struggling to finish, honestly, it's not that nice. But the bar I had, the marshmallow bar thing, was lovely. Every other My Protein thing, I had the whey protein, the clear protein. All the bars are always brilliant, so it's just that one thing isn't the best, so everything else go for it. I'll just stay away from that complete meal thing. But yeah, as we can see, I was only going to have a pop roll, which is about half the calories of the bar, so we've gone just over 1,000 calories, 73 grams of protein, 27%, which is like a percent less than breakfast, which isn't too bad. Now for the afternoon, Battlefield, probably might go out with a couple of my mates because I do have minimal friends, which is better than no friends. And then dinner, which is not much healthier than this, to be fair, because this high protein thing, with using labels rather than just getting it in with like chicken and regular stuff, it's not a very healthy way to do that. I will say that as what I until at the end of the day, and that has been the findings. If you want to get this stuff in the highest amount of protein possible, then often the way you get it isn't often the healthiest. So yeah, definitely I'd say stick to the chicken and, well, not just chicken, but you know what I'm going down the line of the chicken and eat your fish, your milk. Was it the yogurt I had earlier? But yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah, man, and the funny thing is, right, this like half of the chicken and stuff that I've got downstairs that I normally use for like my lunch and stuff, I think by the time I've made that into like a roll or like a sandwich or something, it's about the same calories as that burger and would have about an extra 6, 7. The joke was not intended, I just thought that in my head. I actually might have to jump up my window now. But yeah, I don't even think doing this challenge is even the best way to get the protein in some cases, especially with dinner as well, because I know this ready meal thing I got later, it's only like 24 grams of protein, which for dinner isn't that much, but it's the challenge, so we're going to continue going with it. But I think in terms of, I don't really track what I normally have in an actual day, but I don't know if I mean, it's going to be about the same by the time, but I don't even think you're making that much of a difference, so I definitely, after this challenge, I'm definitely not moving to this at all, because that is not the best way to get with it, because obviously I'm going on about my macronutrients, but obviously the actual micronutrients. You obviously do need to make sure you're getting it, and so I don't think drinking cookies and cream drinks and microwave burgers are the best way of going about it. So maybe we'll finish the challenge, but for the future, I don't think this is the best thing to do. But just thought I'd put that in there now what I thought of it, and there's a lot of ranting going on in this video, isn't there? So why not add to it? Peace. Okay, lads, last meal of the day. It is now dinner. Oh, obviously I don't say that. We have got sweet and sour chicken with Ed5 rice, source of protein. What's it actually got? 29.3. So practically 30 grams of protein in this. Not bad. We'll do the calculations for it in a minute and work out the whole day after this. You're going there though. I didn't realise that these ain't good no more. So we'll be mixing up cuisines and having some mini popcorns with my sweet and sour chicken. Lovely. Okay, so this is going to be the last update of the day. I'm just watching, hopefully you can see it there, but yeah, watching the football, going to get some SBCs done on the web app just while I've got the spare time while watching the football, and got this Skinny Whip protein bar, about 83 calories I think it is, about 5 grams of protein, so yeah, it's not bad. I'm not going to bother doing the rest of the calculations today. We'll cut to tomorrow to doing that. So yes, watch the football, eat this, and cut to tomorrow where we'll go through the micro macros. We said that a lot this video, but yeah, the micro macros, and go to the gym at last. Come on, that was awful.
The next day.
Okay guys, so I have now, what is it? It's the morning now, but I've worked out the micro macros from dinner last night, and that sweet and sour chicken thing, by the way, just over the 20%. They're kind of that fine of the old source of protein on there. So and then one I had the other day was like, because I looked before doing this video to see if that one counted, and it was like 19.5. So obviously it didn't have source of protein on there. I'm guessing it has to be 20% to have it on there. But they're cutting it slim. And this Skinny Whip bar, by the way, is pretty good. No, the other ones, because that's the specific protein one that says it has protein in it. It has 4.6 grams of protein. It's the same calories as the other ones, but I know they are almost double the price of the other ones. But the other ones do only have like 0.6 grams of protein, so it is an extra 4 grams of protein per bar for the same amount of calories. So that is a very good example of them whacking the price up for protein. But to be fair, you do get a decent amount of extra protein, to be fair. So, but anyway, 749, 4 grams of protein. I've had regular dinners with just like regular chicken and like an actual proper curry. That's just like my mum's just made with more protein than that, rather than a ready meal one that says high in protein on the front of it. So yeah, I'm not going to be switching to this anytime soon, full time. But let's work out the full calories and protein for the day, and we will end off this video. Or we're going to the gym. I don't know which way I'm going to order this yet. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, so it's now Wednesday morning, and I'm having the same stuff I had for breakfast as yesterday. So you know what it is by now, but I was going to show you these are slightly different yogurts. They're still the same Miller Lite ones, but proof high in protein. So we love to see it. We love to be getting our protein in. I'll see you at the gym. Come on. Okay guys, so here we are now into the gym. Starting off with some bench press. So this was the 20 kg plate, so a 60 kg bench press, which last week my best I got was 5 reps. I did 2 sets of it last week. So getting 8 reps this week is pretty nice. Got an extra 3 reps on it. And I felt alright, so I went for the 25 kg plates. As you can see here. which ended up being 70 kg, and I got it up once, but I didn't really get a proper rep. And you can see I wrote one rep on the thing, but it wasn't really a proper rep. Yeah, on to the shoulder press. Now this is where I actually saw some good improvements this week. My best before this was 15 kg, but to be fair, last week they were going pretty easy, and this week they felt really light. So these were the 17.5s I think I recorded first. But as you'll see in a minute, I did manage to go up to the 20 kgs, which was very nice. Also, you just have to kind of bear with me on the terrible camera. Like, this is the first time I tried recording in the gym, and I kind of just put my phone up against my bag, and looking back, it wasn't really the best thing to do, but I don't know the best way to do it. So if you guys ever do any of this stuff and how to improve it, then leave a comment and suggest how to do it, because that would be much appreciated. But yeah, this was the 20 kg, so we weren't going too bad, to be fair. Now we moved right to the other end of the gym and went on to the old tricep extensions, which, to be fair, I don't know what this was with the 40 kg rather than the 45. I don't know, the form at the end there did go a bit dodgy, but with the 45 kgs, I don't know why, but the form, I kind of forgot to record it by then, but the form did improve. I felt it a lot more. I don't know what I was doing with the 40, to be fair, but yeah, improvement from last week though, because I didn't actually try the 45 last week, but the 40s I only got for about 10-12 reps, I think. So far we're definitely improving in the session quite a lot. Everything did feel quite light today. I don't know if that's just a nice thing to have, or if it is this whole protein thing. But yeah, we moved on to the new machine in the gym that we only got last week, the pec fly. This is the second, actually it's the first time doing the pec fly. I did the rear delts last week, but it's the first time actually using the pec flies. So you have to bear with me a little bit on the form while I work it out. That's what the 7 means, just so I remember where to put the adjustment thing in, because the first couple of sets here I did record, but they were just awful because the form wasn't great and I was feeling it more in my biceps than my chest. But this last set I was definitely in the chest. That was the set that wasn't as good. This is the set where I failed more on my chest. Sorry, I can't even remember where I recorded now, because I'm doing the voiceover the next day. Just realised I kind of put my bottle in the way, but oh well, it is what it is for the first time. It's only going to improve the recording, so we moved. But yeah, this did move quite nicely. Probably could have gone up another weight, but I was struggling on the last couple of reps, so I thought, well, I've already done 3 sets, so let's not push it too much today. And now this was the tricep machine, but I kind of realised I got the world's worst angle. You can't even see me doing it, so yeah, that wasn't going well. I did dips between the tricep extension and this, but there was not even, unlike this, I couldn't even find a place that you would either be able to see me on the dips, so I kind of just did them and thought I'd just tell you about it, which obviously I'm doing now, aren't I? So I actually remembered something for once in this video, which is quite helpful. And finally, and that was all it said. I'd ended 5 minutes of rowing, so that ended off the gym session. So let's cut to me now, back at home, and end off this video. Okay guys, so I'm now back from the gym. It is now lunchtime. I've got a cookies and cream whey shake, because unlike that one you'll see, the cookies and cream whey shake is elite. And we have got some pasta on the go for lunch, because the challenge is done. And we're eating proper food again. Get some pasta, some chicken, some cheese, maybe a bit of barbecue sauce, if you get the reference. But yeah, okay guys, so here is the final results of the day. Obviously you've already seen the top 3, but this is the end result. 2,114 calories, 135 grams of protein, leaving myself 25.5% protein, which is over the high protein. So I'm going to take this challenge as a success. And now we're going to be putting this at the end of the video after the last gap. So I guess the gym did kind of show we did kind of improve strength, but I don't know if that's going to be a one-time thing. I don't know if that's not going to be a recurring thing. I now lift these weights. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But I hope it's going to be a recurring thing and not just because of this. I don't even think it is much more protein than I normally have in the end. Because whole foods have protein anyway. And if you eat the right ones, then you get the protein in anyway. But yeah, I guess technically from this video, it does show that eating food slapped with a label on does improve strength. But it does also... But it doesn't improve, there we go, doesn't improve your wallet, because you're going to be spending a lot more money. And I also got to say I was going to have a refrigerator half for the afternoon and make a snack section just for that, and I would have had about 140 grams of protein, but being the absolute genius I am, I forgot. So it ends like that. And yeah, that's about everything. So yeah, I think I've already said it, but like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more videos solely based on fitness soon, or subscribe. And if you want to see the new gaming videos, because I'm currently working on a Battlefield video and it's going to have some funny fitness forfeits, so be sure to follow and turn the notifications on and all that so you don't miss it when I eventually edit it and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching.